Welcome back. Before I'll be giving you examples from my own life on how to apply this formula, I would like to drop two thoughts on acceptance, which will be in this video, and changing emotions, which will be part, like the topic of the next video. So many teachers, and you probably heard this before, are about acceptance, accepting your emotions. And it is true that from acceptance really healing can come, but I would like to share a few thoughts on what acceptance really means, because I believe there are a few pitfalls and a few traps, a few misunderstandings that if they are not laid out in the nuances of acceptance, what it is and what is not, it can be quite dangerous. So acceptance doesn't mean approval, acceptance doesn't mean like, oh yes, this emotion is here, I love it, now I'm frustrated again, woohoo, it's not that. You see, it doesn't mean approve of. Acceptance means neutrality more than approval. Not positivity towards the emotion, but rather being neutral. And it also doesn't imply an act. Acceptance doesn't mean, okay, now I do acceptance. I act in the sense like I act the acceptance towards the emotion. It's not that. It's also not restraining yourself from an act of unacceptance. Most of the time, excuse me please, and here where it's getting really subtle, oftentimes the spontaneous impulse of unacceptance arises, and then we kind of correct that towards acceptance of what is happening. This is also not what acceptance means. This is basically bullshitting yourself, and this is basically lying to yourself, not being truthful to what is, because what is the unacceptance. And then not accepting that you're not accepting it and trying to correct the unacceptance so that you do acceptance. You see what I mean? This is not acceptance at all. It's not correcting that. It's not restraining yourself from the act of unacceptance. What acceptance really is the spontaneous arising without evaluation of good or bad or helpful or not helpful. Beyond our evaluation of what the things mean, acceptance basically means whatever is here can be here, and it's not evaluated. It is just neutral. It can be there. It's allowed to be there without you doing anything with it. That's acceptance. And acceptance also means that to see that the feelings are valid and important to be felt. We've stressed that before in the I component of the formula, the importance. Number one, everything that there is right here and right now is valid. So your feeling, whatever you're feeling, is a valid feeling. You're not wrong for feeling that, and it's also important to feel that, because otherwise the feelings come back to you. So this is what acceptance really means. Accepting is not an act. It is also not restraining you from unacceptance, and it's not correcting your unacceptance. Acceptance really means neutrality rather than positivity, rather than liking something. It's more like letting everything be there. And in the next video, I want to give a quick overview about changing emotions, and because there are so many teachers out there teaching that, I would like to give that to you as well. So see you in the next video.